Good afternoon. Okay, I see that you are quite active. Great. Ola, hello. Lera, and the rest, and the rest. Today I will see only female faces, beautiful faces. Oh, great. Zhenya is also good looking. Yeah, Artyom, hello, Maxim, and the rest, and the rest. Thank you, Alexandra. Good, great, and the rest. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Okay, hope that everyone feels good, right? Feels nice despite the weather, regardless of all these obstacles we have outdoors, yeah? So, my dear, I'd like to remind you not to collect debts. Lots of debts you have, lots of debts, please. It would be very, very, I don't know even how to call it, a great pity for me not to allow you to do, the test, to sit the final exams. It would be a great pity for me. If in case someone has a single debt, you won't be allowed to sit an exam. Got it or not? Actually, we are going to have classes on our topics, discussions on our topics till the end of this month. So how many topics left? How many? 3 topics left. Today we will finish cryptography. We will start future development of science plus green technologies, and that's all. And we will finish everything. On the 23rd of November, the last Tuesday in November, you will do the first part of the exam, listening and reading. At the end of November, in 2 weeks, right? In 2 weeks, you will do the first part of the exam. So November the 22nd is the deadline for all your debts to get through. November the 22nd. Because you won't be allowed to sit that listening or reading exam in case any debt you have. And in December, on the, not December. In November the 30th and in December the 7th, I will divide you into subgroups, and you will do the speaking comprehension exam test. Do you understand me? So we will start, this final exam at the end of November and in the beginning of December before your official, before your official obligatory session. Everyone will know whether he will get a certificate or he won't. Your questions on the schedule, on the exam schedule? Perhaps something remains unclear. Ask me now. No questions.
About first and seven, what dates of speaking tests?
I will send. Send this term schedule to you a bit later. Just Remember that we have 2 weeks more for us to discuss all the stuff necessary for you, just to be aware of on that speaking exam. And then at the end of November, the first exams will be done by you. And in December, at the beginning, you will complete everything. Clear? Then my question is, tell me please that everyone knows already which topics you have to explore more to get ready for speaking. Did you see the exam topic list I sent you 2 weeks ago? Did you see them all?
Yes.
Does everyone understand what I mean? You have been already provided with everything you need, with everything. So don't do it just in a day before an exam. I do advise you to prepare better. So I gave you more than a month to get ready. Great. If no more questions, please turn on your webcams. Vala, Ola, I want to see you. Thank you, Valentina. Yeah, and one more, don't forget to send me classwork and homework for today. Don't forget. Not all of you have done it, unfortunately. The third of you have completed and sent. So please be sure not to collect the debts. Good, great. Tell me please what you see on these pictures and what might it mean, Arsen. Picture 1. Describe it please and then comment.
It looks like CD or DVD disc and lock with number key, and it looks like maybe it means cryptography of data, because cryptography of data usually means we have some data and we lock it with passwords, and at the image we see some disk, maybe with data, and a lock, which means password.
Okay, we heard you. Thank you. Ola Babko, do you have anything to add? How would you personally comment this image?
I can say maybe one sentence. It's about how to save information, your privacy information in the internet.
Your private information.
Private information.
Yeah? How to save it, how to keep it secure. I see. Let it be. Who wants to add? Nothing to add. Then let's go to picture 2. And I would ask, who are you? Sasha Kaplenka. First of all, what do you see in picture B?
I see a lock, some kind of lock and green lines.
It is called a padlock.
Padlock, okay. I see the padlock. It's green and I see green lines. Maybe it's some kind of plate or something like this.
Are they common green lights, Vala? Are they just common green lights?
It's some lines that maybe like represent the way the information is going to this lock. I think it's also about the security, cyber security, as the previous picture. So it just like shows us that we are locking our data safely, and that's all.
Great. Yeah, you mentioned 2 key ideas here. Yeah, you said cryptography and you said cybersecurity. Zhenya, what is meant by cybersecurity? What is meant by cybersecurity? And we don't hear you, Zhenya. While Zhenya is fixing everything, Valeria Kotelnikova, cybersecurity means what?
Cybersecurity is our confidency that our information which we give to the internet will not be I don't know the word.
Which word? Which word don't you know?
Викрита.
What?
Не буде викрита або
Викрита, викрадена. How to say? For the
Stolen.
information not to be, what?
To be stolen.
To be stolen, not to be stolen, not to be.
will not be stolen or will not be available for some for other people who have okay, for other people.
Okay, so reveal the information, right? Reveal the information, make it public, right? Prevent from being stolen. Yeah, you said available, accessible. Yeah, who people who do not have any access, who must not have any access to it. So use more words, please. Not only steal. You should not just you should have known more words to reveal information, to make it public, accessible, affordable, not that much. I see. The next key idea is cryptography. Cyber security, we revealed the idea. Now cryptography. Oля Bukhantsova, what is this?
It's about securing your data with some like code, I guess. Like we had the homework about Alan Turing, who was one of the members of a group who decoded Enigma. So,
and
like
what was
Enigma.
the Enigma, Ola? What is this?
It's a code used by German army to communicate to give the information about their action, what they're going to do, and so
In a secret way, yeah, to communicate with each other, to send messages secretly.
Yes.
Okay, so cryptography is about securing the information. Who would define it more exact? Yulia Nikiparets, your definition of cryptography is what?
Cryptography is a way to code some information in order to prevent its being stolen by in other organizations and protect companies' personal information. No, I can't say personal. Companies' confident information.
Confidency, okay, or confident data. I see, but all of you skipped an important word. Cryptography is privacy, is security, or what is this? First of all, cryptography is a, who knows? Cryptanalysis, cryptography is what?
Science?
Is a
Science.
science.
Branch of science.
Right. Yeah, it's a science. It's a set of rules. And then it's what you said. To do what? Yeah, to ensure security, to ensure privacy, to prevent from, and to all of the stuff. But at first, it's a set of rules. It's a science aimed at. Good, great. You said to code, code information. Give me please synonyms. We can code information. What else can we do with information? Synonyms to coding. Code more.
After coding, we can decode it.
It's an opposite. Give me just exact, very synonymous words to code. Code information.
Encrypt.
Encrypt. Encode. Code or encode. Encrypt. Crypt. More.
Cipher.
Cipher. Yes, don't forget about cipher or in cipher. Cipher or in cipher. And then you said an opposite word. Decode, decrypt, decipher. It's an opposite action. It's an opposite action. Let's continue. So what are the possible dangers of surfing the internet? Maxim Fedorenko. Single them out. The possible dangers of surfing the internet are?
Okay, it's that some hackers and other people can steal your information, privacy information. Maybe
Private information, not
private, yes.
Okay. Is that all, Alexander Koplenko? Sasha?
They can make a damage to your computer and do.
They can damage your computer. I see. Just enter.
They can manipulate.
Enter your study, yeah, your office, and break it with a hammer. How? How?
No. It's some kind. For example, they can delete some files, some Windows files, and your computer can't be. You couldn't use your computer. Not fluently. No, you couldn't use your computer because it broken.
Because of a hacking attack, yeah, because it has been hacked. Yes. Let's follow it, yeah, more accurately. Dirabi Nikita, what can people do to protect themselves from such dangers mentioned by your group mates?
Okay, the people can use only the sites that had a protection certificate, like SSH certificate, and they must have a good password, of course, and they must check what they are doing and what data, that's important data or unimportant, they enter into the site.
Or unimportant for them. I see. Nikita mentioned good, yeah, a good password as a must-have. Maxim, what did Nikita mean? Do you understand? A good password as a must-have.
No, it's a difficult password that contains not only letters, contains some symbols, some digits, and it must be a len between 10 and maybe 12, something like this. And that the different passwords have from two different social networks and other.
Okay, so every single user should create not ordinary passwords, not common ones, but the longer the better, and then forget each of them, right? Forget each of them. Denise Piving, how should we users ensure like keeping all of them in our mind, not to forget anything, and to work effectively? You don't know. Andrei Stetsuk, your advice?
As for me, I don't remember all the passwords. I use Google passwords, so I don't need it.
You don't need it at all. Valia, what's your advice? Just you personally share your like experience with us.
I'm not sure if it's like such a big problem. We as like small users, we don't usually have a lot of passwords, and most of them are like saved in our computers. So when we are logging into something, there's already a password. So it's not such a big deal to memorize maybe 3 of them or 5 of them. It's not that complicated.
Does it mean that choosing the option "remember me" is okay, is all right, is secure? Does it mean, Valia?
I'm not sure because I'm using it because I don't have like such an important information, so
it's okay for you.
Yeah.
Who believes that "remember me" option is not secure at all and we should skip it? Who believes so?
Remember me option usually means that if you don't check it, you close the browser window and you opens the same site again, and you will be logged out. But if you check it, it saves your session. So when you open it again, you will be logged in, and it doesn't give the password one more time when you opens a new window, and it doesn't store your password. But it's insecure in if you gave your laptop to your friend or another user, they can open social medias where you logged in with this check, and he will be logged in. So in this way, it's not secure.
Okay, clear. If you won't, if you do not give your laptop to anyone else, then choose this option. If you give, then please avoid it. You read the text at home, I'm sure you did. So I want to hear your suggestions and your comments on the questions which we see here. What suggestions does the writer, it's question 1, of Privacy and Computers article make for being safe on the internet? Ira Patienko. 2 suggestions given by the article author. How to be safe on the internet.
Actually, I'm sorry, I don't remember it.
Sasha Halavai remembers?
I have read this text, but it was in last week, and I don't remember.
I see. I'll give you 3 minutes to refresh everything. Look it through, open it on your computers, please, for me not to scroll up or down like this. So go please to page, I don't remember which one, yes?
68.
68, yeah, page 68, and look through the text, remember everything. Lera Kotelnikova, can't find you. What's your group? I have found. Maxim Gnatishka, it's our sixth meeting. It's our sixth meeting, yeah? So you missed the previous one. 2 previous meetings you missed, yes?
The previous meeting, it was the meeting when you said you will not be present.
So have I received the homework done by you?
Yeah, and that's the only lesson I missed.
The only lesson you missed. So still nothing here, nothing done. Still
Yeah, you said I missed 2 lessons, but I missed only one.
Right. The previous, I see, okay. Then hi, Sasha, remind me your group. I have found. Arsen Stoyan, I see. And where is your Arsen, where is your brother?
So he's in the list.
He is in the list, Stoyan Alexandr.
Oh. I will ask.
Kaplenko, Sasha. When you hear your surname, give me your group, please, immediately for me to find you quicker. Kaplenko, Sasha.
Kaplenko, TTP.
TTP. I see, yes. Then Fedorenko, Maxim. Fedorenko, give me your group, please.
TTP.
Also TTP. Vasilchuk, Maxim.
TTP.
What?
TTP.
Also TTP, yes. Nikita Deryabin.
TTP.
Also TTP, Statsuk Andrei.
TTP.
I see some dates. Statsuk Andrei, the first minus, yeah? Kaplenko, Sasha, the first minus. Sasha, Kaplenko, the very first meeting. AI projects. Minuses you have. So, Piven, Denis Piven. What? You are still, yeah, in the last year. Then Bukhantova Ola.
MSS.
I have found you. Vaля Starodub.
DO.
Евгений Васильев. Васильев. Женя. I see. Ира Потиенко.
TTP.
Ира, the first minus, the first meeting, you skipped it. Davidyan Artyom.
MSS4.
What? MSS? And Nikiparets Yulia.
I'm for.
The first meeting, still 1 minus you have. Okay, good, great. So
I'm sorry, I sent you text for the first meeting.
for me, it's marked the third meeting. For me, it's marked that you send me the first meeting, the third meeting, not the first. Listen, the first one, AI projects, no, it just it's not marked as submitted. The third, yes, everything is great, but the first, no.
What was the first meeting then?
You will find in our group. Homework 1, you will find it.
I sent you.
Then resend it, please. Resend
Okay.
it. Okay, thank you. So questions, 2 suggestions the author made are, Alexander Kaplenka. How?
Two suggestions. It's the first, don't share your location and some information that can be useful for thieves. And
Thank you. And the second, Oля Babko?
The second?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, sorry.
I gave you more than enough time to remember everything. Sasha Halovai?
Another step is shop only in secure websites that have account and passwords.
Shop, you said shop?
Shop.
Shop.
Shop in secure websites.
Yeah, so do the shopping only on secure websites.
Yeah.
Yes, let it be. What about the issues the Washington Post survey revealed? Which issues did that survey reveal, Denis Pivin? Denis? Yet, I gave you more than, it was like more than 5 minutes. You need to refresh. I wonder, Denis, you are still in the last year, you are still sleeping. Oля Bukhantsova? The issues the survey revealed are. Ola, we don't hear you. Ola?
It was about people concerned with their privacy, online privacy.
And that's all? Only people who are concerned whether they are private or not? Valia, what have you found?
The survey was about being tracked online. So, as far as I understood it, the biggest issue is that a lot of people don't take any actions to prevent tracking.
To prevent tracking. Were they sharp? Was it absolutely unexpected for them to learn it, to find it?
I don't remember if it was.
It was. No one had known about it before. Oh, it's true. Why do you think people keep discrediting any of the effort to use surveillance? Why do people keep discrediting still surveillance usage as if everything is great, as if it's absolutely useful? But why do they keep discrediting it? Andrei Statuk? Now your opinion. From the article, we see that no one agrees. No one agrees. Majority is keeping discrediting surveillance efforts.
Maybe you'll help me. And what is surveillance? I'm not sure.
I wonder. I wish I could. It's one of the keywords. It must have been known by you already. Yeah. CCTV, security cameras, it's all about surveillance.
I think that people are not so scary about being tracked by government or something like this, because they think that their information isn't as important.
What was the question, Andrei? Andrei, what was the question?
The third question.
Read it, please, once again.
Why do you think people keep discrediting any of their efforts to use surveillance?
And you said that no one cares. But it's like vice versa, Andrei. Why do they keep discrediting? Why do they say no?
May I say?
Yes, you may.
To my mind, people think that people don't want to share their personal information with nobody, and they even don't think what about its good effects, because this information could be used to provide their security and some terrorists or something like this. People only think about it's my own information, and I don't want to share it with nobody.
To share, I don't want to share it with anybody. Lera Kotelnikova, do you agree with Yulia?
Yes, I agree. As every person, I also don't want to give the opportunity for another person to look what I am doing, to know what I am doing and when I'm doing it.
And because of this, we still keep discrediting any efforts of surveillance. I see. Maxim Natishka, perhaps you personally do not discredit surveillance efforts at all? If not, why? If yes, why?
Not at all. I think what to say?
Your personal attitude to surveillance efforts.
Surveillance
you are on the road, you are in the city center, you're somewhere abroad.
Okay, surveillance.
And you are under, you are being watched, you are being tracked, your attitude.
I think surveillance has a place to be, but in normal gates.
In normal what?
Ну, в здорових рамках, як це правильно сказати?
How to say it, but help us, please. Ну, в здорових рамках, like, виважено.
Адекватних, отак. Не здорових, це трошки неправильне слово.
But you mean adequately, yeah? It should be done accurately, adequately.
Oh, yes, yes.
According to their common norms. I see. So the golden mean, right? The golden mean should be found. I see. Let it be. Let's keep it. Think about the following. Here is the saying: treat your online information like you would treat the contents of your wallet. There is a well-known saying, yeah, that everyone should treat his or her online information like you would treat the contents of your wallet. In 7 minutes, please send your opinions in a written form, in direct messages in Telegram to me. Each of you should send me. You should start your short stories with, in my opinion, it means that. Do you understand? Do not rewrite the saying. You should start in your opinion, it means that. And oh, no, not that one. To go to this saying, treat your online information like you would treat the contents of your wallet. Write a 5-sentence story, like opinion story, please. Opinion story. Start with in my opinion, it means that. So send me your 5-sentence opinion stories in 7 minutes in direct messages, please. Is everything clear? Start working on it.
It's story or it's 5 sentences which
Opinion story, on the saying, your opinion on this, on this saying. I have sent everything in our mutual Telegram group. Find it there. Does everyone see? Yeah? Good, great. I'll give you 7 minutes. Please complete 5 sentences is enough. Your opinion, share your opinion, the way you understand it, the way you treat it. So work on it, please. Okay, so I see that. Okay, Nikita has not sent anything yet. So, Maxim Fedorchenko, what have you written? Read your opinion, please.
Okay. I think that this sentence means that if we show everyone our wallet, someone can steal it. Just like if we share all our information on the internet, someone can use this information against of us, and based on this information, someone can hack us and make hack us.
Against us, always extra. Against
because everyone remembers it can be robbed. But in life, the same may happen. For instance, posting some information about your coming trip, it looks like you are shooting to thieves. Look, my wallet is far from me. Or if you shop online and give the information about your bank account to suspicious sites, it looks like you give your wallet to the thief because you are
a bank officer. It was a 5 cents. Very interesting. So a similarity, yeah, like was given, not bad. Artyom,
Yes.
Artyom Davityan, share your opinion.
Well, in my opinion, it means that our information that we post on the internet is as far, for example, LinkedIn for the information so easily and without proper security.
Okay, thank you. We should not do it. In any case, we should not. Let's listen to Zhenya Vasilyev. Share your opinion with us. What is meant here?
In my opinion, it means that all our information is important. We need carefully select information to post in the internet. If we don't, other people could use it. For example, thieves can learn when we are not at home from our posts or tweets from the work.
Okay. Then tell me, please, who posts stories, who sends stories in Instagram the very single minute you are abroad, you are not at home. Who does it all the time? Who posts stories in Instagram from the very first minute you are not at home? Who?
I can do it.
You can do it. So not usually, but sometimes you can.
When my parents are at home.
When someone is still in, right? When someone is still in, when your home is under control. Good, great. The rest never do it. Yeah, the rest never do it. Great. Yes, great. Then tell me, please, who also posts some photos? When your like employers do not know that you are not at a workplace. When your employers are unaware that you are on holiday, who posts photos from posh restaurants, from luxury resorts? Who? Again, no one. Great. So you are quite conscious on what to do, where to do it, and where not to do it. Any time at any place. Great. Let's continue. Everyone has sent me their opinion, 5-sentence opinion story. Let's continue. The Snowden era challenges. So who is that guy? Tell me, please. Oля Babko. Snowden is the name. So who is he?
I can't remember. I did it a lot of time ago.
It's even, you know, no time for you to remember something. It just everyone should know. It's something which everyone should know, very similar to Alan Turing. Who knows? Who can tell us who about Snowden? About Snowden, who remembers? Who was he? Maxim Vasilchuk. Snowden. Edward Snowden.
Oh, I don't remember about him.
Дерябин Никита. Snowden.
He leaked the information that USA checks a lot of secure information of their citizens. He was working with FBI, then he stole that security information about that their like tracking
About the surveillance, right?
Yes.
24, yeah, 24/7 surveillance. And Artyom, what happened? Happened to him, to that Edward Snowden?
What happens? I don't.
Maxim Fedorenko, is he still in the US?
I don't know, but maybe he leaked some important information.
He did.
From
Artyom has already told us about. He revealed everything. That we are under constant surveillance, at least the US citizens. Andrei Stetsuk, where is Edward now?
I'm not sure, but the only chance him to be in the US is to be in prison.
To be in prison.
Wikipedia says that he is in Russia and he have political
protection.
Protection, yeah.
Protection. Okay, no one knows really. It's Wikipedia that believes so, but they say that it's unlikely that he is in Russia. Unlikely. Perhaps he is not alive anymore, but okay. So the Snowden era challenges, you did it, you sent me, yeah, your answers. I want to hear your explanation of the meaning of the phrases given below. Crypto wars. Crypto wars. It's the first, yeah, it's the first phrase. So, Ira Patienko, how would you explain it? What is a crypto war? Ira.
Maybe I think that it's maybe about the maybe competition of different crypto algorithms and which algorithm is better, I don't know, faster or safer, maybe safer, like it's a winner of this crypto, or I think so.
Just a competition between crypto algorithm creators. Vala, do you support such an idea?
I had no idea what it was, so I googled it, and it's an official name of a program of the government to secure some assets of crypto.
Official name of a program, but
unofficial,
if unofficial. Okay, who can add? What?
I can add.
It's Zhenya, yeah, with awful sound, right?
Yes, I think it's the wars between encoders that try to save information and thieves that tries to decode this information.
Okay, let it be. Let's go to eavesdropping protection. Eavesdropping protection. Do you see it? Eavesdropping protection. What is happening if we protect eavesdropping? Denis Pivan, explain it, please. This procedure. What is eavesdropping? What is protected? Eaves are curtains, and if going together, no, the meaning is in the indirect. It is very inactive today. Alexander Kaplenka, eavesdropping protection means
Eavesdropping protection, what we can do? Explain just what.
What is done in such a case?
We can mute our microphone. We can maybe disconnect our microphone at all.
And what is our aim? What do we target?
We target that thieves can't hear us.
Can't hear us, yes. Snooping prevention. Snooping. Now let's go to snooping prevention. Maxim Vasilchuk presupposes which actions?
We can close our web camera to protect us from snooping. Also, also, I don't know what.
So we turn it off. We turn it off. I see. Who is the biggest? Who is the biggest supporter of snooping prevention? Very famous, a very famous guy. Who is afraid of being snooped, being watched over? Who always keeps his cam black, switched off? Who?
That's a question for us. Who of us do it,
No,
or
no,
famous people?
No. I said a famous guy. I'm sure that most of you will be famous in the future, but
maybe Snowden.
Snowden, who is no one knows where. Mark Zuckerberg, it seems to me. He's very, very afraid to be watched over, to be snooped. Yeah. So he just he put a script on his webcam to prevent any snooping attacks, any watching over efforts, whatever. Have you ever heard? You have to. Okay, data leak prevention can be successfully achieved if we Denis Pivan, do what? And good, great. We can prevent our personal information loss by doing what? By installing antiviruses. By Olga Babko.
Can you repeat by what I want to say?
We're explaining the activities for us to prevent data leaking.
Maybe we should control information which we write and which we give on websites.
Which we post, which we share. Let it be. No one wants to add anything? If not, let's go to these pictures, So the very first, reveals us the earliest stages of cryptography and cryptanalysis history. Who can describe what is shown? A strange stick. Who knows what it is? Who can give us an idea of what it is?
Maybe that's something like crypto algorithm of Caesar. Maybe it's some same idea, like changing the letter for another one for 3 positions, for example, or for 5 positions. Maybe that's Greek device.
Is the same, is the same. So
I'm not sure. That's only my предположение.
3 presuppositions. Might be, you are right. And who was saying? I did not understand. Who was telling us this? Who said it?
What?
Who said it? Name yourself.
Stetsuk. Andriy Stetsuk.
Stetsuk Andriy. Yeah, it's very similar to Caesar's cipher device. It was a stick with just scratches on it, and when changed the position, the cipher could be read. Then the next device is called the Enigma Machine. And you mentioned it, most of you mentioned it in your essays. So the late 20s, who used it, by the way? Artyom Davityan, who used it? Who founded it, the Enigma?
Germans, I suppose.
The Nazis, we call them the Nazis. For doing what?
To cipher information while to transfer secured information during the World War II.
Okay, during the World War II to transmit the secured data. And the last is Postman Monument. Why Poznan? Why devoted to the Polish cryptologists? Valia, your ideas.
I don't know anything about this monument, so it's hard to give any ideas. It's probably connected with some big decrypting process, and maybe the Poznan was like the main place this process, so it's placed here. Polish, maybe Polish encrypted, because that was the main source, the main people of this process. So that's all.
The most influential cryptologists were from Poznan. Who knows at least anything about this stuff? Who can give us any information?
I know that World War II, not only British scientists tried to decrypt Enigma, but Polish scientists tried too, and they had not so good results. So, but I don't know about Postman Monument and anything other information about Polish cryptography.
Okay, thank you, Arsen. At least something you know. You were right, actually. So Polish cryptologists contributed much, even more than the British, cryptanalysis, led by Alan Turing. Their contribution was great in decrypting the Enigma codes. It was they, who deciphered the messages first. So they helped, yeah, they assisted Alan Turing a lot, and together they won the game. Good, great. So matching, it seems to me it's not that difficult at all. Alan Turing contribution. Very few of you sent me the essays done. Now I want you to write again 5-sentence story on the main achievements of Alan Turing. First, he did that. Second, he did that. Third, he benefited that. So single out the most important achievements of him and of his team. Do you understand? It could be even thesis, not a complete story, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is everything clear on Alan Turing's contribution? Enter the development of cryptanalysis, enter the deployment of cryptography basis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is maximum, please. Send me indirect messages in Telegram. You have 7 minutes to complete this task. I see that Maxine Fedorenko has sent. I asked you not just to Control-C, Control-V, Maxine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Precisely. Do it much more precisely, please. Okay, I see that most of you are sending the messages. That's great. So let's sum it up. Zhenya, for you, one of the contributions here in his team made was, so give us the first one.
Can you repeat, please?
Alan Turing's contributions, his achievements. Why is he? For what is he famous?
First of all, he builds famous Turing machine. I think it's the most famous.
Famous for what? Just for the name or for what?
No, it's widely used in math, so it really famous mechanism.
What are the functions of that machine? Famous in math is about nothing.
Machine can do some algorithm and work with imaginary memory. As I know, Turing prove some theorems with this machine.
Due to this machine. Okay, Zhenya, enough. Yulia Nikiparev, except the Turing machine, what else is he famous for?
He's famous in 1936. He proposed a Turing machine, which is considered to be a general purpose of computer module. And he also found a method of determining the parameters of the Lorentz machine wheels.
He proposed the algorithm to determine what?
To determine the
determining
the parameters of the Lorentz machine wheels.
On the Lorentz machine wheels. So two machines have been mentioned by us already. Do not repeat them, please. What else did he do, Maxim Fedorenko?
Okay, also he is a founder of a theory of AI.
The theory of artificial
intelligence.
Okay, he's the founder, he's the father. What else, Ola Bukhantova?
Well, he had a theory that a human brain is much like computer brain, like computer, and he, I guess, based his development on that theory.
Development on that theory.
Yes.
With the background of that theory, similarity of human brain and the computer one. I see Andrei Stetsuk, what would you add? What else did he do, he and his team?
He suggested Turing test also. That's a test to check if computer is clever in people's.
I see.
Like a clever like a human.
Denis, how would you explain the essence of the Turing's test? Whom he is talking to, either a human or a machine. I see. Nothing to add, or perhaps someone wants to add anything. Someone else.
I want to add that he worked in decrypting and encrypting the telephone conversations.
Oh, telephone encryption and decryption. Yeah. What else?
Also during,
nothing else?
I can add. Also during the World War II, he made some anti-enigma for English, for England. This machine decode and code information in such way like Enigma, but it was more difficult to decrypt.
So it was much more developed, right? His encryption
Yeah. It was
machine
more developed.
was much more developed. Okay,
Yeah.
much more complex. Thank you for your participation and discussion. Here is our next topic, and it will be the homework for those not present. You should not get ready with anything for the next time. I just want you to show what we are going to discuss next time. Future development of science and technology is our next topic. If to be more precise, the home task for those who are not present will be the essence of quantum computing. Yeah. So quantum computers, we will do this text, we will speak on it, we will discuss the functions and more quantum computing, future development of technologies, self-driving autonomous vehicles, healthy cloning, nanotechnological breakthrough, wearable electronics, wireless packing charging, holograms, space tourism, and more. But it will be next Tuesday. So stay well. Don't forget about your dads, if any, and see you next Tuesday. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye.